So this project comes with this low poly rifle, but it's 100% compatible with another rifle that's free in the Unreal Marketplace. Let me show you how you can quickly replace one with the other. This is the pack that you can download for free in the marketplace. It's called FPS Weapon Bundle by Deadghost Interactive. It contains this rifle, which is 100% compatible with our animations and with our low poly rifle skeletons, so you can just replace one with the other and it will work out of the box without any need for adjustment in the animations. So this pack is not marked as compatible with UE5, but it is compatible with UE5 because I am using it in UE5 right now. So if you have UE4, you can just click here and add to your project. If you're using UE5 like I am, you will need to create, for example, an empty UE4 project first, then you add to that, and then you migrate from there. You migrate the gun from there to your UE5 project, and it works. I already did that. You can see the FPS Weapon Bundle folder in here. And how do we replace the old gun with the new one? The easiest way, in my opinion, is to come to the old one and just delete the old skeleton. You press delete and you choose the new one as a replacement here. Now the engine will replace the references to the old skeleton with references to the new skeleton, and it will delete the old skeleton automatically. Now I can just go to my character and replace my rifle mesh with the new one. Compile, play. You can see that it's animated, all the gun parts are moving. But if we aim down sights, we can see that the new sights are in a different position in relation to the old rifle sights. So what we need to do is to replace the aiming animations. First, let's go to the animation blueprint. You can see that it's already set up for you to replace the old aiming animations with the new rifle aiming animations. Compile and save. Now we go to the character blueprint and do the same thing for the aim fire animations. Now if you play and aim down sights, it's aligned. Aim fire is aligned, and aim walking is also aligned. And if you want to replace the rifle mesh in the animations level, let's first leave this playtest level and go to the animate level, which is the level in which I created the animations of this project. So here is the old rifle. You can come here to the details panel and replace it with the new rifle. And if you want to take a look in the source files of the animations, they're all here in the level sequences folder. Let's open, for example, one of the reloads. And you can see all the controls for the rifle parts. They still work. so you can do any changes you want to the animations. One important thing is that if you want to edit any of these source animation files, you need to make sure you have the control rig plugin enabled. To do that, you come here, edit, plugins, and then you search for control rig. In UE5 it's enabled by default. In UE4 I think you have to manually enable it and then restart the engine. Now let's say I want to modify the idle animation. The first thing I like to do is to duplicate the original so I don't lose it. Now I open the copy, and the second thing I like to do is to open a second window and set it to be the camera point of view. Now I have a first person view while I have a side view at the same time while I'm animating. If I come here in the sequencer and click on the control rig component, the editor goes automatically into animation mode and it shows me all the controls for the mannequin. I have these controls, gun root and gun control, to control the right hand. One is the child of the other, so I can use any of these to animate the gun on the screen. So let's say I want this gun higher on the screen while it's playing the idle animation. I like to do that in the curves editor. So I like also to hide these controls because I can just select them by clicking here. So here I can hide and it's a cleaner view. So if I want to have it higher, I go to the location Z curve, select all keyframes, and then hold shift while I drag it up or down as I want. Let's say now I want the gun closer to the screen. Go to X location, same thing, hold shift, now it's closer or farther. Let's say I want to have the gun pitching up and down while it's animating. Go to the rotation pitch. You can see I actually didn't animate it in the pitch axis, so I can just add that if I want. Middle mouse click here to add a new keyframe, and now I can move it up or down. Cool thing here is you can hold shift and alt at the same time and then right mouse click on the graph, and then you can drag it to the sides to zoom in and out horizontally only, or drag it up and down to zoom it vertically only. This is very useful. So let me zoom this out, and now I can see the effect when I drag the keyframe up and down. See, this is too exaggerated. I can just select all keyframes, go here, and I can scale those keyframes in the y-axis. Let's say I want 1/10 of this movement, 0.1. Now it's moving a lot less. Let's increase it a little bit, 1.5. cool, but it's pointing downwards, so I just select everything again, go out of this mode, go back here, and then shift drag all the keyframes as I want. When I'm happy with the animation, I can just save it and go back here or here, right click, bake animation sequence. Now will generate your animation sequence file that you can use in your animation blueprint. I select where I want to save it. This is an animation sequence for the mannequin, and it can be used for both rifles. So I'm gonna name it AS New Idol. Let's open it. Save it. Now I can just test it in the playtest level. Blank space not aiming. And replace the idle here with the new idle. Save it. Now I go test it in the playtest level. See, now I have the new idle.